Glenn Beck. I had to post this in regard to the whole Carson Cruz thing. I'm in my vehicle right now, so I'm actually at work. But anyways, your suggestion that it's much to do about nothing is actually a bunch of crap, sir. The Carson voters, and today you accused us of being Trump people that are trying to be moles, but no, it's Carson people and we're pissed off. But what you don't understand is that Carson people and Cruz people are the same people. We're the working folks. We are Christians. We are people that have families. We're people that are worried about the how our nation is heading in the direction of our nation. And to suggest that it's much to do about nothing is completely wrong. Yes, the original story was not Ted Cruz. It was CNN. CNN is absolutely guilty. But at the same time, the issue is that the Cruz's people took a false narrative and pushed it to the voters in Iowa purposely with the goal of making Carson voters believe that he had dropped out of the race. So if they want their vote to count, they better vote for Cruz. And that's absolutely what any of us would have done if we thought Carson was going to drop out of the race. Because most Carson fans their number two is Cruz and vice versa. Okay? And so for you to suggest that we're not real is a bunch of crap. Okay? We're also fans of yours for the most part. We are conservatives. We are Christians. We are working folks. I mean, we're the small guys. We're not Donald Trump people. We're not born millionaires for the most part. I mean, maybe some of us are, but most of us are not. Okay, and for you to suggest that that it's nothing is a big deal to us. See, we know who Ben Carson is. That's why we want him. We're the people that sign. Millions of us that signed petitions begging him to run for president because we wanted somebody with character. We wanted somebody that would tell the truth. We wanted somebody that was honest. We wanted somebody that came from nothing and made something out of himself. We wanted somebody that could heal the black community. We wanted somebody that would be a good example for all our children. Not just white, black, purple, whatever. We wanted somebody that would be a good example for all our children. Not somebody that would cheat, somebody that would win by hook or crook, which is what Ted Cruz people did. I don't know if Ted had any part in it or not. I hope not. But the point is, he didn't discipline these people. And that's a problem. It shows character. He was about winning. He was about winning. Just like you said, Donald Trump today, that all he wants to do is just win. Well, that's what Ted Cruz did in Iowa. He just wanted to win. And principles. Ben Carson never would have done that. And if his people would have done that, he would have fired them in a second. And to act like it's not a big deal is completely wrong because it makes people mistrust your character because that's not who we believe you are. Or didn't, but now I'm not so sure. And the fact to say that you guys have never disparaged Ben Carson today is absolutely incorrect. Yesterday, you allowed Dana to question his faith on the air. False witness, remember that? Remember he was presenting a false witness? No, that's not what he was doing. That's not what he was doing at all. His wife went to a precinct, and when she got there, she was just showing up. She wasn't scheduled to speak. When she showed up, they'd already made the announcement. Ben Carson wouldn't run it. Okay, and then she got the microphone. She got to speak, and told the people that wasn't true, and he didn't win in the precinct. I don't think that's a coincidence. Like I said, I've always loved Ted Cruz. I love the fact that he stood up and held the mic all night. For us, that's a big deal. And we love Ted Cruz, but that's shady. That's shady. That's dirty. That's not who we want. We don't want somebody that will win by any means necessary, unless they're fighting ISIS. But when they're trying to vote, we don't want our votes to be cheated or tarnished or the voters being made to believe something that's not true, so they won't vote for their candidate. The voters are supposed to get to decide, not get hustled, not get tricked, and that's the problem. And you don't get it. And you don't get it because Ted's your guy and you love Ted Cruz. Well, that's fine. Like I said, we love Ted Cruz too. But the point is, that was dirty. That was dirty. I know it. You know it. And everybody else knows it. And the fact that you trying to pretend that it's okay and Ted Cruz is perfect and Jesus himself is a bunch of crap. Because it's not the case. He's a sinner just like all of us. He falls down. He makes mistakes. And if he would have said, hey, guess what? My guy screwed up. And that's not the kind of mistake, that's not the campaign I'm trying to run. And he would have made some heads roll. This controversy would have been over. But the fact that you're trying to make it look like it was nothing is the reason it's still going. And the reason Ted Cruz is going to lose a lot of voters because of it. You don't think the black people in South Carolina saw that? You don't think the black community in South Carolina saw Ted Cruz trying to steal votes, trying to cheat a black man out of his voters? You don't think that happened? That's what they're going to think. That's what they're going to believe. And you're not helping the cause. Just so you know.